Hello and welcome back. Hopefully the music is somewhat audible in the stream. I don't want it to be overpowering. I guess when I get viewers, if I get viewers, they'll tell me. Anyways, we're gonna play some City Skylines today. Tonight, I should say. I am a total beginner to this game. I like city builders, I just am not very good at them. But I like to learn, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'm sorry, I had to cough. Hold on tight for just a hot second. I gotta find something to put on in the background. I'll put Silverette on. How about that? Give me something good to put on here. All right, let's get going. I've tried a bunch of starts. Haven't really been wowed by any of my starts. They all kind of end up in a place where I feel like I've sectioned myself off in a place where I can't continue. So first let's find a good map that has lots of buildable area. Highway connectors, train connectors, ship and plane connectors. We could do Murky Coast. 71, 72 for Northwood Hills. I have a lot of DLC for this game, despite the fact that I play almost none of this game. This has lots of resources on it, and it's got 72%. I want like a beginner-friendly map. Like Garden Rivers. This has a bunch of... this has a bunch of... city name Las Vegas. Huh. I don't know what to name our city. I think we're going to pick this map. It's got 80% area for building. It's got all kinds of connectors. It's got lots of all the resources. This looks pretty decent. And we shall name our city... Indigo. Indigo. Indigo Hills. I think that sounds pretty cool. I do have a couple of mods enabled, like a frame rate enhancer, a population realism mod, as well as like a death realism mod. So it's probably going to be a slowish start, but well, we'll see what happens. Okay. I also have some DMCA free music on in the background, so that no one comes and just mutes my video because they suck ass. Alright, so let's think about what we're going to do here first. I always start the same way, and I start by getting a connection right here at the beginning of the city. So I'll go out about that much, okay? And then I will remove all of these and use one-way roads to get these connections going. And we can make it look better later. The hardest part of City Skylines is in my opinion at least, is starting. Starting in City Skylines is intimidating, just because you don't really know what to do. Let's, can we look at our resources yet? We can't even look at our resources yet, but what I can tell for sure right now is that this is probably good for logging and wood, as is this, probably. This is going to be a great, like, downtown and, like, beachfront, like, high-density urban area, I think, and maybe, like, shopping centers. I think what we're going to start, though, is, one thing we can do is check the water flow. Okay, so we don't have a really good way to get rid of our water yet. Or our sewage, I should say. So I think what we're going to end up having to do is... Uh-oh. Can I not do that? Huh. Well then, how much more expensive is that? We might have to use this eco water outlet and then convert the area later on to better serve what we want to do. We just don't have anywhere to really get rid of our water at this point other than there. So I'm going to use an eco water outlet. And we're going to have to use a water tower here. And so another thing I like to start with immediately is a roundabout, so that I have ways to just guide traffic in different like directions immediately. So let's turn these back on. And we'll go here. No, we'll go at here. 5 that way. Oh wait, is that 5 or is that 10? Okay, I already fucked up. So. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Now we can upgrade these to one-way roads. Make it go that way. And okay. That... I don't think that's a stop sign. Yeah, so we don't want any stop signs, obviously. So the first place that we obviously are going to need is a or a residential area, right? And a place to set up power. I'm not going to bother with wind turbines because those are just too inefficient early on. You just end up wasting too much money on them. So I'm thinking that we'll have our first industrial zone over here, and then immediately over here a residential area, and they'll be connected by using this. So let's do that. We'll just go out that much for now, and we'll immediately start going over this way. And we'll go 3 down. I'm going to make these lots slightly bigger. That should be a good start for residential. And then we'll do the same, we'll mirror the same thing over here, but we'll do industrial over here instead. And for water, we're going to use, I've never done this, but we're going to use a water tower. Just start auto-filling this stuff. And so I'm going to try to make it so that when this is like ready to be expanded as well. So I'm going to leave these little spots off for now, with the idea that we're obviously going to expand the roads along that way. I don't want anything on this main road, because this road here and this road here are going to be... Oh, I did the opposite of what I was going to do, didn't I? Okay, so let's remedy that. This was going to be industrial, and over here was going to be residential. I don't think I'm going to need any commercial yet, so we're not even going to bother with that. But what we are going to do, real quick, is get a coal generator. And we're going to put the coal generator right here. The coal power plant, I should say. Let's get water hooked up. It's lucky. Like pretty much a straight line. Good. Mirror it over here. I feel like it's not lining up. That's definitely not lining up. Why is it not lining up? Okay, let's there we go. It can be a shitty connection that way. Now we'll put all of them on. Nice, simple start. We also need to get a connection over there. So until we improve this, it's just going to be a shitty looking connection. But we'll obviously recalibrate that at another point in time. Okay, I think we can start the simulation now. I could go... You know what I am gonna... I'm gonna already just expand this way again. Oh, whoops. We're we're going to continue this pattern of going 600 and then regular. Because with this mod, we're going to have a lot of demand for residential from what I've played so far. I don't know if, I think I'm going to save this drag for services and commercial when we need it. Don't forget these. Okay, now we can start the thing. I'm going to start it until we see somebody build something, and then we'll get the generator. Hopefully they build like along here first. Actually, okay, we do actually need. Okay, they didn't build in a good way, so before they get built and realize they don't have any power, there. And we can replace this eventually. Oh. I did not power the sewage plant. Okay, to avoid dezoning any of this stuff, I'm going to extend this. That'll be there for a while, but again, it's necessary for now. Eventually, I think one of the first plots of land, weirdly enough, that we'll buy is this or this, so that we can get a better sewage outlet, so that we're not pouring sewage into where we want people to swim later on. And again, it's going to be slow going early on because it takes this population mod goes really slow. We're going to lose a lot of money, at least early on, and yeah, but it'll remedy itself. And we're not going to go crazy with commercial just yet. We're going to kind of put a few stores in here and there, because with this mod you really don't need that much commercial, or industry for that matter. Well, before we get traffic and everything, let's go in here and make these roads non-stop, except when you're trying to get on any of these roads, just so that traffic flows smoothly across these lanes. I want to turn the in-game volume down a bit, just a little bit more, like the ambient volume, down to like 50%. So that I can turn the music I have on the background up a little bit. Okay, so we are getting a lot of commercial demand. I mean, I have zones down. So I want them to use the zones I've given them before I start adding more. I guess I could add one more here. Here we go. No industry yet. This is our industry area for now, the first one. This is going to be good because we'll be able to... Eventually we'll be able to kind of extend this out and join these two portions of the city up together so that people have easier ways other than taking this roundabout to get over to the industrial zone. Oh, it's 103 degrees outside right now here. Okay, we're finally getting some industry demand, so I'm not going to go crazy with this yet. We're just going to give... Oh, whoop, no. We're going to give them one little area first. I don't want to expand too fast. Sometimes I tend, when I play this game, I just, unintentionally just zone a million things at once. And the way this mod works is that these factories will have far more like potential for like employees. In the base game, a industry will have like 7 jobs open, but here this one's got 13. It's a pretty good, decent warehouse. This one's gonna have a lot, I bet. 22 workers there. I think in the base game it's like 7. That would be like 3 or something like that. So really, you don't need to go crazy with your zoning, at least early on. I know we're in a deficit. We're gonna be in a deficit here for a while until we start growing our population a little bit more. In fact, before I end up losing out all our money, let's expand another block. And we'll get more creative than this later on. Right now, I'm just trying to go for efficiency. Okay, so here's something that's happening here. I can delete part of these. So because they're interfering with my zoning. So do that. And pause the game so that this doesn't interfere. There. Now it shouldn't interfere with our zoning. Yeah, good. And it's just going to be a slow and steady expansion. We will come out of the deficit from, you know, the amount I've played. You do get out of it eventually. We've already got 206 people living here, so Let's go in and make sure our traffic signals are still good. So I added one. So how's our water doing? I've never used an actual water tower, so I don't know how efficient they are in the amount of water they consume and use. I've also never used a green sewage system, so we'll see. Luckily, eventually, this area should develop so much that I can get rid of these power lines completely. And these. Well, maybe not these. So what kind of business do we got down here? We got a neighborhood shop that's called Shrimpy. Hey, is that Blimpy? Is that supposed to be like a spoof of that? I don't think so. So it's like a sandwich shop. We got an ice cream shop here. 2 ice cream shops right next to each other. Not the best business decision I've ever seen. Alright, we're in the negative, but we have a lot of zoning that has not been done yet, and if I need to, I can go ahead and just zone this as residential for now, if I need to. I mean, there's so much here that still needs to fill in, so we'll see what happens. I also can't get a loan right now because we don't have enough people to justify a loan yet. So we shall see. I think I can get rid of some of these too now. Good. So, pause this. In fact, I'll pause so that make this a little bit nicer. Oh shit, that was a poor idea. I actually... Oh no. Oh no. I forgot that I ran out of money. Is there anything I can do to fix this? This is bad. This is bad. Is there an autosave I can load? I think I just messed this up completely. I might have to just start over, honestly. Does that lower my... I know you guys have sewage built up. Hold on, let me, I might be able to fix this. I can't do taxes. Okay, so this is, if this doesn't work, I have to just start over. Okay, I think I might have saved us. I just need enough money to extend this generator. Okay. Yeah, we'll be okay, I think. Okay. Okay. I saved it. Now we can bring these back up to 100. I'm not even using the night cycle, so we're just gonna leave the night things down. It saves us some money, probably. Okay. That was a save. Good save. Alright, okay. Looks like we're getting some new demand for residential, but I can't really expand right this second. If I can, I want to leave. Maybe I should be fine. Okay, we're coming out of our deficit here. Yeah, we're out of our deficit. Good. And we're about to get our first milestone. It's like 480. Yeah. And we definitely have demand for residential everything, essentially. Okay. So we definitely need more residential, but before I do that, because we don't have enough money to expand our road system yet, and I think what we're going to start doing is expanding this way now. We might just no, yeah, we'll expand this way next. But I'm going to keep this corridor as commercial, because we have more demand for commercial, and we also now have more demand for industrial. So we'll do that for now. Eventually I might put like a bridge that kind of joins these two together, but that's not necessary right now. We have a worker shortage at this point. We need some more people moving in, but I don't think I have enough money to really expand. Maybe I have enough money to expand one. I might start doing like a cool little design here. Yeah, let's do a little cool design here. This is probably going to result in more traffic, but I think this looks kind of cool. I think this idea is kind of cool. Okay, good. We got our little hamlet upgrade. Sorry. Okay. So, now we've got a huge influx of money. Let's use that to really kind of get going here. We're going to extend this kind of interesting pattern that I've unintentionally developed, just to give our community a little bit more identity, I guess. Okay. And again, we're just gonna continue getting our residential zoning out. Because that's what we're gonna need primarily. Before they move in, let's get these water pipes joined. Okay. One thing that we definitely need to do now that we have kind of made these intersections weird is go in and really make sure these junctions are okay. Because we don't want traffic on this road to be fucked. You know what? We can leave that like that. Okay. And now that we have an actual like need for commercial, we can fill these zones in. Oh, you know what? Let's actually, before someone builds there, let's do that. That way we can get use out of this whole area. Again, I still have zoning here that's available. I think I'll zone a little bit more there. And so we just upgraded, so now we have access to landfills, which we definitely need. I think what we're going to do with the landfill is put it right here so that it's right on the main road, has access to getting over there easy, and it's not blocking our way with these roads. Because if I put it here or here, these roads would be, I couldn't get around them. We also have access to a medical clinic and an elementary school. I think, well, we don't have any 6 citizens yet, but we do have 95 kids. And so because of that, I think what we're going to do is make a school. We're going to build a school first. And since nothing's here yet, let's just put it there. Actually, that's bad because now it's going to interfere with our connection here. So what I'm going to have to do is move it. Costs 2,000 to do. As soon as I get it, I'll do it. Because that's my bad. Come on, give me 2,000. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Also, why did I zone there? Shouldn't have. Okay. So we have a little bit of commercial demand. Let's get some commercial here. How about that? Don't want anything on this roundabout section. So now our kids are going to school. We still have a worker shortage somehow. What are you doing? You're a burger shop? We're definitely growing. It's nice. Oh, looks like they finally got enough workers here. Good. Oh, we're not even close to getting cable cars, Taylor. Sorry. Again, I think we're just gonna keep expanding. I think we might just expand out this way now, honestly. Can we look at our... No, we can't look at that yet. Can't look at natural resources yet. So I'm just gonna say fuck this area as a wood place. In fact, we could just expand out this way more, honestly. Maybe we will do that. What are we gonna do with this area? We're gonna have like a neighborhood up on the hills. Maybe we could do that, or we could make this into like a hiking trail. Maybe we'll get there when we do. All right, we definitely need more people. There's a demand for more people, so we're gonna meet that demand. And before we do that, because that's gonna get in the way, we're just gonna do that instead. Oops. We can actually get rid of this connection without losing money, or like almost losing the game. There. Okay. You have to do this expansion slowly because we just have very low funds. You know what? I don't think I'm ever gonna expand here, so we can actually just fill in these areas. We won't fill these in fully yet because there is a chance that I'll expand this way at some point. Alright, well, we're getting a demand for commercial now, so I think we'll put like a big shopping center. I did not mean to do that. Put a big shopping center here. You know what? Since we don't need that much industrial, we're gonna put a shopping center over here as well. And just for shits and giggles, we'll also put one here. Maybe a little one here too. Just for people leaving their industrial jobs at the end of the day, they can go shopping. Yes, really slow going early on, trying to meet your city's needs. And we're just going to keep expanding this out, honestly. We probably could use another connection to this street, or we could use an expansion or extension that extends over here and connects there, so that there's more than one way to get in here and one way to get and more than one way to get out. Alternatively, we could put extra exits on the roundabout connecting to these other little connections here. Hey, Danny. Can you hear me? Is my mic volume good enough? Okay, cool. We have a huge demand for residential. Okay. I wish I had more money. Can I take a loan out now? Yeah, I'm gonna take a loan. Just to fulfill these needs. Okay, now let's get these all good. Fucking road guidelines. Fucking shit. Okay, now let's get these all filled in with people. Probably need a little bit of commercial down here. I don't have enough people to build Auschwitz yet. Alright, while I'm thinking about it, let's also get this connection. Let's do like a curved road. Now there's more than one way to get into and out of this area, which probably is necessary. People should fill in here pretty quickly. Okay, we got a school. We need a medical center because we do actually have sick people now. Oh, they're right there. I know that goes against building Auschwitz, but we'll get there. Okay, we got buildings leveling up. That means that we should have a huge increase in population. So that's good. What a shithole. Oh, he's up there. What's it gonna turn into? Wow, that was a big upgrade. Should be getting to our next milestone pretty quick. 950. Okay. Where did I put the school? I can't remember where I put the school at. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, I figured, because that's a lot of background noise. I just don't want to turn the volume down so much that you can't hear the game. Okay, time for another tiny little expansion. Alright, because we're slightly offline, we can't continue this. But that's okay. We'll just... How did that happen? Eventually we'll be able to buy this plot. So, it'll be a huge deal. It might be kind of cool to put some businesses along this road. I don't think we can build parks yet. I think I need to get to a certain population before I can build parks. Speaking of which, we just got to Worthy Village. So, we can now form districts, which I don't really know how those work. Okay, we need a firehouse, a police department. Looks like we can also do agricultural specialization. That means we can probably look at our, yeah, resources. Okay, so I think this is going to stop being residential once I can actually buy this land. And that'll become forestry. Alternatively, since we're already building industry over here, I guess I could go up here and do that. Looks like all we have is forestry really in this area. Well, I've zoned for you guys, so you guys can do that. Oh, we might need actually some water pipes. School. We're doing good on kids getting education. We should build a fire department and a police department. I think we'll build that on our next expansion. We'll expand down this way. In fact, let's just expand this. Oops. No, this way. And eventually we'll hook up to this road. In fact, we'll just start over here like this. That's good for now. And it does look like we need some commercial, so we'll build commercial back along this line and then go back to residential over here. No, I actually have on DMCA free copyright music in the background. The bass music for the game is really weird. So okay, let's get a fire department down. This is kind of cozy right here. Look at that right there. Put that. And then we'll get a police station, probably more into the middle areas, right there. Yeah, that'll make people more happy. Yeah, it's just some DMCA free lo-fi chilled beats. Bruh. How's our power situation looking? Good. Water is looking good as well. Thanks for watching, guys. It's really cool. I'm kind of surprised that's not a thing. I bet you there's a mod for that. There's a mod to put BLM buildings in and then have the cops just target BLM protests. It's a lot of upgrading buildings. For our first park, I should just make it all around this industrial area. Just an absolute shithole park. Oh, I forgot to put water pipes in. Good job, genius. Gotta make redundancies. Alright, you guys have water now. I think that those... Hold on. I think there's actually mods where you can kind of like force a zombie apocalypse to happen, which would be pretty cool. Maybe once, if I ever play this game enough to make this city like enormous, where there's like millions of people, I'll put one of those in. Oh, by the way, you guys weren't here, but the only place I could put my sewage outflow pipe is right on the beach. I want to have a beach here later, but that's the only access to water I have. Yeah, well, they can't get there yet, so they don't even know a beach exists yet. They're just confined to these areas. They can't leave. Oh, I need to check my traffic, actually. So since this is another kind of like main road-ish type thing, I want people to flow along it without having to stop, but I want these people to have to stop. Should extend these. Don't need that. No other like main roads going along here. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Getting more demand for residential. Let's continue our expansion. Now we can actually get rid of these power lines. I know these roads are retarded, but I just wanted to... I don't like it when a city is just the same grid over and over and over again. I kind of try to get weird road layouts out. I know it's going to cause a huge amount of traffic in the future, but I just like having weird things going on. Yeah, I mean, obviously this is pretty much a grid as it is, but at least there's some variation in it. And really, I think a grid is good to start with because it's efficient. So you end up, you get a good amount of tax revenue coming in. Once you get a good amount of tax revenue coming in, you can start fucking around with designs. I think, like eventually, once I can like buy this section, this grid. I'm gonna move the water pipe over to like here or something. Where's the water move? Yeah, I'm gonna move. Oops. I'm gonna move the water dumping station over here or something, and this is gonna be like a like a strip along the the beach, and it'll be curved, and I'll try to like curve it out from there. I think the hardest thing about these games is starting. I think if you can get a start, you're far better off. But yeah, definitely starting is the hardest part. So let's get another offshoot off of this road. Let's do it like this. Come up like that. I'm not going to meet every single one of these roadways up, I don't think. That'll kind of make traffic flow a little bit better along these roads. I'm going to have to change these power lines again, but we'll do that later. Okay, this is annoying me now. Now that we actually have a connection here, let's... Okay. There. So I'm playing with a mod right now that is supposed to give you more accurate, like population and immigration. I guess I shouldn't say immigration, but it's like a more realistic method to laying out your cities. Population grows in different ways, so you need way more residential than everything else, whereas like in the base games of these things you need kind of equal, maybe not equal, but you need way more commercial and more industrial. This is literally the only industrial portion of the city I have so far, so it's kind of cool. I kind of like playing around with residential more than I like playing around with the other stuff, so paused. Okay. Now. This roundabout's kind of pointless now, but whatever. Yeah, I like SimCity, but and this game is way more in depth, and it's far harder to get into, I think. But there's so much more you can do with this game than SimCity, and so that's why I want to try to get better at this game and make a city that's somewhat big. Like we only have 1,100 people living here so far, so at this point in SimCity you'd have like 30,000 people probably. But then again, I mean, you'd have just this much area left to use, whereas in this game you can go, I mean, you only have this plot initially, but I mean, we can expand out from here. Not just these either. These are just the ones that we can buy next. We can go here, 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 way over here, everywhere. That's why this game is so much cooler than SimCity, in my opinion. Alright, where are we at with this? So Tiny Town is 1,500 people. How's traffic looking? 95. It's really just this that's causing it, too. And it's just because there's two junctions right next to each other, intersections. But we'll deal with that later. I might rebuild this area. Yeah, it's easy to get overwhelmed by this game. There's... I don't know, like SimCity is way easier to start. And I can't even really explain why. Maybe because the power stations just auto do everything and the water lines are automatically done. Also, there's more zoning things in this game. Like, I haven't even gotten high density or high density residential or commercial, and then there's office buildings as well. Not even close to those yet, though. Alrighty. I think eventually what I want to do, like I said, I want to get this place to be like the downtown. This is all, I think, going to stay low density. This is going to be like the, I don't know, Old Town San Diego. And then down here, it's going to be high density residential and commercial and office buildings once I unlock those. Yeah, a lot less to think about with SimCity. Alright, let's keep expanding. We'll make these... Yeah, we'll just continue this pattern for now. Oops. Getting more demand for residential. This is gonna... I don't want that to be residential. I don't want residential on these main roads, which I'm going to upgrade eventually. I'll also upgrade these. That'll help with traffic. These are like arterials or like collector roads. Like this is a main road clearly. This one is also a main road. These are obviously main roads. Oh, did I put these down? I did put these down. Alright, we're running out of room in our elementary school, but I don't think we need another one yet. I can't even afford it anyways. And I think we'll be getting a high school next when we get 1,500 people living here. Okay, I want to expand this down here, so I think what I need to do is move these. We'll get rid of this. And just expand this to there. And then we'll put this there. Looks a little janky, but whatever. Alright, I kind of want to stop this low density here. I might start a new neighborhood over on this side of the industrial zone now. Maybe even coming off of this main arterial road right here. Just expand it down this way. Make a residential zone right over here. You guys can't even see my cursor, so I don't know what I'm doing. You get the idea. I still can't put parks down. gives me the option for unique, like, landmark buildings, but there's nothing I can build. Because I think what I'm going to do with this road is I'm going to curve it down. I don't want like a block connection. I want to curve it down here, and then curve it back up here, and then curve it along this. We'll have to get rid of this still, but no, I wonder, are these redundant at this point? I think they are. I think I can just get rid of these now. Yeah, good. How's water looking? Good. Oh, I got an idea. I think I'm going to mirror this little curved road along these and kind of like expand it out that way. Yeah, it'll make a lot of like unused space here, but I can grid it. It'll look weird, but I can grid it. Yeah, I think that would look really cool actually. Let's do that. Let's just start it now. A lot of money, but I think that looks pretty cool. Now that I've made this into like a main street now, like a collector or arterial, it's probably getting to the point where I should probably upgrade these to 4-lane roads rather than just 2-lane roads. How's our traffic? Tell me. 94%? That's not bad. It's just this thing right here that's fucking with it. And honestly, what I could, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna delete this section. Well, I didn't do that, I'm sorry. And instead of a road, what I'll do, oh, they kind of did it for me. Well, they almost did. We're gonna make a. How do I do that? Where is the? I need a gravel road. Oh yeah, you guys can't hear me when I do that. There should be a pedestrian path somewhere in here. I forget where pedestrian paths are. It might be in the Parks and Plazas portion. Anyways, I think that will probably help our traffic. Yeah, it definitely did. I mean, that's far less red now. I said I didn't want this to be residential, but we need it. So, oh, you know what? Fuck. Don't start building. I don't want any residential. I don't want any buildings except maybe commercial eventually on this road. So we are going to just block this portion. There we go. Now let's start doing some stuff over here. I want to mirror this. This is where I suck at this. I do not know how to mirror things well. Can I go past it? Is that it? See, I don't know how people do this. I watch people play this game, and they're so good at mirroring these fucking... Well, that kind of looks similar. Actually, I think that worked. Well, it worked well enough. So this is going to be a weird grid, but it should work. Really janky looking grid, but oh, that's bad. No. Oh man, ran out of money. There we go. Okay. In need of residential again. Again, I don't want anything on that road. I got these janky looking zones, unfortunately. But they'll do. Let's make this middle one into a commercial zone. Alright, we can probably add some factory zoning in here. Could do with another factory or two. Uh-oh, there's a fire. Where do we put our fire department? Here. That should be in range. Yeah, there he is. Good. Hey, we did it. Made it to Tiny Town. Now we can finally make parks. We can also specialize industrial areas. I got a lot of new policies. I've literally never messed around with any of these policies before. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Alright, what I wanted to do over here is make a pedestrian path. Can I do that yet? What's this? Is it in parks? Where is this? I swear I've done this before. I'll figure it out later. Alright, we got some new services we can put in. We could do recycling, but I don't want to spend the money on that yet. Don't need anything there, don't need anything there, don't need anything there. We can finally build a high school, which we should do, because that'll give us access to higher quality workers. And I think the high school would look pretty cool over here. Cost a shitload, but it'll make people very happy and people upgrade homes as a result. Yeah, this might be a good spot for a connection. So there's another access route to this place other than just having to go here, all the way up to here, and then here. Now you can go here, go around the roundabout, over there. To buffer these industrial buildings from the residential, I'm going to put some commercial here. So I think because you have access to so much more space in this game as opposed to SimCity, I think you can kind of specialize, but I think you can just make any city do whatever you want, really. Because, you know, if I was stuck to this portion, yeah, I would have to, like, focus it on, I don't know, lumber or something. which is I think what I'm going to do over here. But because I can, you know, buy any of these other squares around this initial square, you know, I could have a port over here maybe at some point, maybe over here. I don't know if there's a train. There's probably train tracks. Yeah, train tracks right here. You can have like a shipping focus over here. I think you can just make any individual square specialize in whatever. So, you know, this is obviously our first square. It's going to be kind of like our old town, the first portion of the city ever to have been made. Meanwhile, over here, once we expand down to here, that's going to be like a new and upcoming kind of modern, trendy area where rich people are going to live. Yeah. Yeah, in SimCity, because the plot was so small, I think it's a little bit bigger than this, but it's so small that you had to pick one specialization. You know, you'd have like a manufacturing specialization, or you'd have an education specialization. And while that's cool because they kind of all factor into the end goal of whatever you're building, because you work together with other cities to build like a massive superstructure. I kind of like just having the freedom to just do whatever the hell you want. Oh shit, I need to build parks. Parks will help get people happier. I wish it didn't show this. Can I just look at the fucking regular map, please? So I can decide where I want to put this thing. I kind of want to put it right in the smack in the middle of stuff, but what is zoned where? I kind of want to put it here. I want to put a park here. It's too big. Seriously, I can't fit there? Oh, I can't. No, I can afford it. Okay, I can put it here. So that'll increase land value. Probably could use a few more parks. Maybe I'll get a dog park. Put a dog park over here. People like dogs. Yeah, now people are getting happier. Japanese garden, carousel park. How big is a carousel park? I want like another. I want a small park. Small play. Yeah, I'll put a small playground like over here, maybe. There. That should make people a little bit more happy. This area, make people's land values increase, and indirectly increase our population. So what's our next one? 2,600. Our demand is going down. Are we losing power? Water? No. Okay. Just a lull in the demand. Alright, these guys are missing out, so let's give them a park. Give them... just to buffer them against this shit. This shithole. We'll give them a... wow. Could just give them a large park. That would make them all happy. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, it's improving their moods a little bit. I mean, all we really did is put some paths down. This was already like this. How's traffic? Traffic looks like it might be getting bad. 94, still fine. Okay, where are pedestrian paths? I need to find pedestrian paths. They're somewhere here. Are they... where the fuck did I find them before? Alright, where is it? 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 Ah, I think this is it. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Here's a pavement path. That's what I was looking for. Okay. There, now pedestrians can actually... and this actually works. Pedestrians can go on this sidewalk and then walk over here so that they don't have to drive their cars, which is very cool. People walk to work here. Yeah, there's some really cool features in this game. you know, it'd be really cool. I think I can actually make a road, like a pedestrian road. Yeah, I think I can do this. This would be cool. How do I get it to go up? Do I do page up? Yeah. Now, people have a way to walk from the residential areas to this area so they don't have to congest the streets. I bet you eventually we'll see people actually walking across this. Yeah, we've already got people. Look at this. Ah, you didn't use the fucking bridge. Alright, we're getting more demand for residential again. So, let's break this off here. We'll just start a new grid system over here. We'll do smaller grids, smaller squares. I'm sure there will be someone using it eventually. I hope. Oh yeah, look, they're using it. People actually walking and riding to work. 100% full. Electricity, we're starting to run low on. It's about time. Oops. I think this city looks pretty cool so far. Kind of unique. It's a little bit, oh god, it's a little janky. This is a little janky, but I don't know. I feel like that could happen in reality. Okay, we need more parks over here. How did you... What? Did I zone this? Oh, I did. Okay. Maybe we'll get another dog park over here. Yeah, that worked. We definitely need something over here to help deal with the fact that these guys are next door neighbors to a coal power plant. Yeah, I can turn the janky bits into something interesting. I could also just use these really wide open areas for services, like a cemetery when I can actually get one. A cemetery might go well here. I just like that this is literally the only industrial area that's needed thus far in this game. Could use a pedestrian road right around here to link this. Oh, you know what I could do here? I could, this is a park here, but I could also just zone this area as a park. In fact, let's do that. Commercial, residential. Park area, here we go. Prospect City Park. That's kind of cool. So, now, how did I do that before? Okay. Now that it's zoned as a park, we can actually put individual park assets into it. So like, let's scroll back to the beginning of this. So this could be the entrance to the park. I don't know what's occupied by that space, but whatever. So now this whole area is a park. Yeah, cemetery is my first idea. I can't even get one yet. Okay, so now that we have that, now let's just take out another loan so I can do some more shit. I'm making enough money to take out another loan, I think. So, then we can have some side gates coming in, like one right there maybe, one right over there. Right there to get into this park. Another one right there. Yeah, and then on top of like having this, you know, entrance area, you can actually, so like I can extend this little road up there, and then on these portions you can put, here's like I can put a park plaza there. You can put a cafe just in the park, which is awesome. Bathrooms. Bathrooms there. Put an info booth. There's so much cool shit you can do. I think I'm just gonna fill in the rest for right now with trees, though. Maybe do some more with this later. Yeah, this is now all just a huge park. Hopefully we see some people in it sometime. I'll hear some. And that really improved this area a lot too. So to get this park, this bit a little bit better, we'll put something for kids. See if that does anything to the property values. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good enough. Kind of slummy zone over here anyways. Okay, what are we missing here? We have our high school. We could build a public library. How's our elementary school doing? Okay, we actually do need another elementary school. And what better place for an elementary school than right next to this park? Our high school is fine. People don't really have access to it, but it's fine. We probably could use another fire station along this road, just to make sure these places are secure. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, and I like the name of this park, Prospect City Park. That is a plus. That's like a huge plus to having these weird, you know, zones. Um, you know, and it's just cool that you can place an actual park down and then make a whole area into a park, link those two together, and they're just one giant park now. It's so cool. This is probably the longest I've ever actually played this game in like one sitting. Almost 2 hours. Yeah, almost 2 hours. Alright, I'm going to take a break for a second. I want to go get some more, some more drink. So I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. What time is it? 12:30. I might switch games. I might switch over to Mass Effect for the last like 30 minutes I play. Do you want to? Would you stay and watch that, or do you want to keep watching this? All right, I'm gonna switch over. I'll come back to this tomorrow or maybe over the weekend. And I named this place Indigo Hills. Oh, okay. Sounds good. Alright, let's switch over to Mass Effect for a little while. Thanks for watching, Danny. I appreciate you actually coming on in. It's always more fun to stream when someone's actually watching. Did Trevor fall asleep? Trevor must have fallen asleep, right? Forget what I was doing. Oh yeah, I had to go back to Bryson's lab. Are you playing something while this is on in the background, or are you just watching this?
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Also, say hello to my fucking Neanderthal shepherd.
Without difficulty.
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
Oh, is that like the baseball management sim thingy?
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Despite the risk, this artifact
Is it
remains our
fun?
only link to finding Leviathan.
I've never
Perhaps we could find more
tried
information
playing
about
any
it
of those
here in the
management sim
lab.
games for
Agreed.
like sports.
Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
I imagine it's fun if you like baseball.
Bryson's assistant, Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative
That
state.
sounds like a
The
tough
doctors believe
proposition.
It is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness
They're awful,
when he
right?
attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
We're testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
EDI, what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, EDI.
Oh. Then, no.
There's gotta be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
This is Leviathan, the one. I don't know if you've played all of the DLCs, but this is the DLC that you find the creators that made the Reapers from the get-go at the end.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through.
You can't even see over his
Reaper
fucking
scouts are towards the main
eyebrow
site.
ridge.
I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Yeah, this is the one where you go way deep underwater.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab. That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
These are the ships Dr. Bryson and his team used?
Oops.
Yes. If we can find out which ship Anne Bryson took for Project Scarab, we may learn something.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlike...
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
MSV Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications. I believe you saw them earlier.
The Icarus. Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system. What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attica Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best. The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes. According to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab. Water recycling equipment. Didn't take breathing masks.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, The dig site was arid, but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems. Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good. Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Are we sure that that's it, actually? Just make sure there's no more stuff to look at. I wish there was more of this, like, investigation stuff in the game.
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Ann before they do. Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
Pretty sure that's it. Just check upstairs real quick. Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, the Liara one in the second game is fine. The problem with that one is that you don't really investigate. Like, you don't really work out an investigation like you do in this
Shepard,
one.
I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed.
Udina? That SOB was always power hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Councilor Valorn.
Skyline.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But he showed up again on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive Man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Gee, Shepard. I mean, considering the fact that Cerberus was the one attacking the Citadel, and Kai Lang was with them, I would assume that the Elusive Man is the one that patched him up. Dumbass.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the
There's so
Asari
many
counselor.
plot holes in these games.
They're requesting an
Not plot
update on the
holes, just
Crucible.
silly
Lang has them
things that
scared.
happen.
Enough to send help?
Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific.
Are we any closer to understanding how to use it?
That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is,
Yeah,
how will
probably.
it dispense the energy? And in what form?
You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out?
Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building.
And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet.
Good luck, both of you. Anderson out.
Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And Aquarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Time to go get Tally and Legion.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate, None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Goddamn Cerberus bastards. And Udina too. Son of a bitch.
That's crap. Udina made a deal with the devil.
Commander, I've got a lead on something interesting. Have you got a minute? Commander, I've found something you need to see.
What have you got?
A group of Cerberus scientists cut ties and fled. Perhaps they finally realized they were on the wrong side. We don't know what they were researching, but they were among the Elusive Man's top scientists. They could help build the Crucible.
Alright, sounds good, Danny. Thanks for watching.
Maybe we could recruit them. Lots of Cerberus people think they're doing the right thing. I know
Yeah,
I
I know,
did.
it's gonna be fun.
And you were right, Commander. Whatever crimes Cerberus
Can't
is
wait to get a hot
committing
dog
now,
and a beer.
I was on Horizon when the Collectors attacked.
Really?
You'll recall I mentioned growing up in the Terminus systems. I was visiting my family at home.
Night, man.
While the Alliance was running studies, you were saving me and my family.
Has the Alliance tried to make contact with the scientists?
They've been unable to find them, but they're searching. As is Cerberus. I've been monitoring Cerberus communications. I've charted signal frequency from various Cerberus cells by location and cross-referenced known ship movements.
You found them?
I believe so, yes.
Nice work. Put it on the map and I'll give it a look.
It's on the map now, Commander. Thanks. Commander?
Commander Shepard, I'm ordering the Normandy to dry dock on the Citadel for much needed repairs. She's seen a lot of action lately and needs a little TLC. A small army of techs will take care of the details once you arrive, so let's get your crew out of there. You're on shore leave. That's an order. We need everybody at their best. One more thing. Admiral Anderson has an apartment on the wards. Head over there when you arrive. I hear it's a nice place. I'm not reading that. Just wondering if you got some time in the near future. Nothing critical, just wanted to chat. Commander Shepard, Cerberus just ambushed a Turian cruiser full of high-ranking hierarchy officials. The cruiser managed to escape, but its location was top secret. Cerberus couldn't have located that ship without inside information, and the only other person who knew the cruiser's position was Volus Ambassador, Din Korlak. I've heard ugly rumors about a bounty out for his head. My advisors insist I can't bring these accusations against Korlak and myself. I admit they're right. The Turian and Volus economies are tightly intertwined, and now isn't the time for a political crisis that would result. But the security of our fleets is at stake. I ask that you investigate Korlak in your capacity as a Spectre and find out if he's indeed a Cerberus mole. I've forwarded information on his last known location to the Spectre office at the Citadel. Elysium. An evacuation shuttle nearly destroyed as it attempted to escape the Reaper-occupied colony of Elysium was reportedly saved after a lone biotic warrior intervened. The shuttle was carrying children who drew higher numbers on the colony's evacuation lottery, meaning they were not eligible to board the first wave of shuttles leaving the planet. Their shuttle was saved when the biotic, identified by authorities as Aresh Agdashlo, engaged Reaper forces that were preventing it from taking off. Agdashlo had a history of drug abuse and criminal activity, and claimed to have survived a Cerberus camp on Pragia as a child. Witnesses said he killed several dozen Reaper creatures before he was overwhelmed, providing the shuttle just enough time to fly to clear. the students are kicking ass and taking names. They're keeping them on short rotation so they don't burn out. So we end up with lots of shore leave. Next time you hit the Citadel, Jesus, come by Purgatory. I'll be there if I'm not blowing shit up in the field. The networks are going wall to wall with coverage of the attack on the Citadel. Everyone's asking questions about Udina's death. Can I get an hour or so with you to talk about what happened? I'm thinking your cabin rather than the conference room so we don't get interrupted. I heard you knew the counselor personally. If you need some time alone or don't want to talk about it, just say the word. Thanks for taking the time to speak with the civilian. I'd love to see how Commander Shepard kills time between missions. Why don't you give me a call if you'd like to grab drinks in your cabin? I promise a night of fun and games. Fun and games. Alright, let's do those.
Trainer, if you're not doing anything, I've got a few hours free. Would you like to come up?
Your cabin is gorgeous. I've seen apartments smaller than this. Well, Commander, ready to play?
Play?
I picked up a chessboard on the Citadel. GUI interface, not nearly as nice as real pieces, but this takes up less space. And I recall you delivered something that closely resembled a challenge. So, interested?
This is a trap, isn't it?
I'm just a simple lab scientist, Commander. I'm sure your real-world expertise will give you an edge. Ha!
Oh, come on!
My word, Commander. It's almost
You're
as though you
fired.
wanted to spare your pawns the indignity of living under my regime.
In real life, that tactic would have worked.
Well, in real life, one doesn't move on an 8x8 square grid.
You know what I mean. The pawns are infantry. A good infantry line, like the Krogan, can take a charge like that.
That reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between Commander Shepard and a Krogan? One is an unstoppable juggernaut of head-butting destruction.
And the other doesn't have a smart-ass comm officer to keep him in line.
Ooh, that's even better than the number of testicles punchline.
I'm glad you didn't run back to the lab, Trainer.
Thanks. So, rematch?
Hell yes.
And if you win this time, I'm gonna blast you out the airlock.
Trainer, can you send Diana up? She wanted an interview.
Right away, Commander.
Ready for a chat, Commander?
I'm ready.
Commander, it's no secret that Council Space has suffered some serious losses to the Reapers lately. Now Cerberus has struck directly at the seat of our government. If something as small as a human terrorist organization can hit the Citadel, is anywhere safe?
God, you are delivering those lines like you really want to read them.
Cerberus has limited resources. This coup attempt was likely the best they could do, and it cost them a lot of money and troops. A little fear is understandable, but it can't paralyze you. They've failed as many times as they've succeeded.
But humanity has lost its counselor. The Alliance Parliament is destroyed, and the Prime Minister's dead. The line of succession is getting pretty short. How long do you expect any new Alliance administration to last?
Leaders will rise. You can't lose hope. Our enemies won't rest until they've taken the last human being. Until then, we're not beaten. Right now, it's everyone's duty to step up.
All right. Now a question from Thessia. Commander, during your tribunal, some said you had Cerberus ties. Thanks for your time, Commander. This is Diana Allers for Battlespace. Good night, and stay strong. Be careful, Commander. You keep feeding me like this, and I'll follow you home.
I think we're just fine in front of the camera.
Oh, did you think? Of course you did. Me and my big mouth. I'd better get out of here before I send another wrong signal. See ya, Commander.
I don't like humans.
James, I've got some time if you want to talk privately.
On my way.
Hey man, how's it going?
Good, James. You?
Good, good. Wow. So this is what I can look forward to when I get my own command.
You want your own ship, Vega?
Yeah, maybe one day. When I'm old and I can't fight worth shit anymore.
You just come up here to make fun of your commander?
Sorry, Loco. I guess maybe I got some things on my mind. I wanted to get your opinion on something.
Shoot.
What'd you do when they asked you to join the N7 program? I mean, was it a no-brainer for you, or did you think about it before accepting?
The N7 program is a big deal, but it's also a big commitment.
I hear that.
You get the best training, best equipment, best assignments.
And they expect the best in return.
Yes, they do. Why you asking?
Well, even all the shit that's going on, somebody somewhere managed to track me down and forward an N7 commendation. It's dated the same day the Reapers attacked Earth.
You don't sound too thrilled.
Well, aside from the fact that there won't be an N7 program if we don't win this war, being a soldier's the only thing I've ever been really good at. And not because I try. Hell, I'd have kicked my ass out years ago. Last time I had a command, I lost almost everyone, and they promoted me for it. I guess I'm just not sure if I'm ready to lead again. I don't know if I want that responsibility.
You mentioned that before. What went wrong?
What didn't go wrong? We were out on patrol, checking on some strange readings, and the collectors hit. But they hit the colony first. By the time we got back, most of the colonists had been subdued or abducted, including our CO, Captain Tony.
So you were in charge?
Yeah. We laid low for a bit, waiting for a chance to strike, but before we could, we were betrayed. One of the colonists turned out to be a Cerberus spy working with the collectors. I had no choice. I killed him and destroyed the collector ship. But it got ugly. We lost most of the colonists and all but one of my squad. Not exactly a textbook operation.
You can't blame yourself for being put in a tough situation. And if you were promoted, then something must have gone right.
Sure, but...
If you'd saved them all, would things have worked out better?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The right choice is usually not the easy one.
Yeah. Did you know that before you joined the N7?
Yeah. That's why I was asked. And it's why they asked you. There's not a single N7 that hasn't sacrificed, either themselves or their soldiers at some point.
So you think I should accept?
Assuming we survive this, that's a no-brainer. You're a damn good soldier, Vega. Don't waste that opportunity.
I'll think about it. Seriously. If you don't mind, maybe don't mention this to anyone else.
Of course not.
Gracias. Well, I think I better get back to the hangar. Things here, it's a little too soft for me.
The bed's a lot harder than it looks.
I'll take your word for it. Thanks again, Loco.
Anytime.
I think I'm just gonna do some scanning and then I'll be done. God, I want to go to sleep. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours now. I don't think I've been to the Athena Nebula. Nebulia. Nebulia.
Signal confirmed.
What? Is it over on this fucking planet? Wow.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light
Alright,
jump
time to
successful.
cheese the Reapers.
Evasion successful. I found something.
Yeah. I think I should be okay. Yep.
Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. I found something. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded. Signal confirmed. I found something. Faster than light jump successful. Signal confirmed.
Ow.
found something. Evasion successful.
All right. Let me go
Reapers
to
eluded.
an actual safe spot.
Commander?
All right. I think I'm done. I've been playing for a long time already. Not this game, but City Skylines, so I think I'm done streaming for now. But thank you all for watching. All 2 of you.